Hey guys, and welcome to Football Manager 2012. And I really love this game because it's so addictive for a start, and plus you can pick it up at any point really, and you can always come back to it, and there's always new challenges that you can set yourself, so you can avoid relegation, or you can take a team that's in, say, League 2 right up to the Premier League, and it's just full of things that you can really achieve in football. And if you love football, then you will love this game. I can't wait for 2013 to come out as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the gameplay from this game, and we'll take you through like a whole season. So we're going to start off with my favourite team, which is Arsenal, and we're going to try and obviously achieve things with Arsenal. So when you initially go into the game, you set up all your database and things like that. Then you'll come to this screen initially, and that's just all the facts about the club. You'll get a message from your chairman, and obviously it'll tell you what contract you're on. So obviously we've got the startup screen here. Got the message from Peter Hillwood, and we've got a bit of background on the club, on Arsenal. And we've also got the fact that because it's in 2012, we have the 125-year anniversary. So we've got that, and got a list of the transfer updates. So we have loaned Yossi Benayoun to the club, and there's currently 16 Arsenal players out on loan, which you can see there. Then you get a chance to meet your staff. I'll be keeping the staff that are already there because I think the staff are brilliant. And we've got Pat Rice, and he'll be still my assistant manager. And he gives you like a breakdown of the stats of the club, and basically the stats of the players as well. He believes obviously Van Persie is the best player, which is obvious in the team. So we know that, and we've got the scouting team, and they'll give you some ideas about players who to target. And we've got the subscriptions, so you can keep up to date with what's happening elsewhere in the other leagues in case there's any really good players that you want to pick up from there. And then you've got the start of season expectations. So initially for Arsenal, the minimum expectation is that the team qualify for the Champions League through participation in the Premier Division. It says then if we think we can achieve greater things in the league, then the board is willing to back you. So I want to create a title challenging team to give us a bit of a taste of success that we're missing at the moment. So we're going to go in and have a look at a squad. And what I initially had to do was, I don't think Vermaelen, players like Vermaelen are not already in here. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to go into the reserves. Because they're injured, they've been placed in the reserves. So I want them in the senior squad really, so that I can use them when they become fit. So we'll bring those back up. And also I want Jack Wilshere as well in my senior squad. So there we have Jack Wilshere and Vermaelen now in the squad. And looking at the squad initially, we've got obviously some defensive problems because we've got Thomas Vermaelen injured, we've got another centre back injured, our defence, Per Mertesacker as well injured. So we haven't really got that strength in the defence to start off the initial season. So I think in terms of investment in players, we need to invest in the defence. So I'm going to go ahead and try and find and allocate some defenders to the team. So we have got to go to the main page, which is here. And if you go to search, we can then view some defenders and then put some offers in. And the good thing about this game is You get to interact with the agents as well, which makes it a bit more realistic when you're trying to buy players. And you've got some quick searches here, so we want some defenders. And you've got some options over on the right hand side where it says ask assistant manager to exclude. And the assistant manager, Pat Rice, he can exclude players that he doesn't think will sign for the club. So I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to look for some defenders. Now we need to get some world-class defenders in our team. So we've got Chiellini. So let's make an offer for Chiellini. Not that I'm thinking that it will come, but I think at least 20 million. So we buy another centre-back. He can play on the left as well, which will be good in case Kieran Gibbs gets injured, although we do have Santos as well. So now we've bought a defender, well, trying to buy a defender, we maybe need to look at the midfield as well, maybe another centre midfield. So we've got this player here from Barcelona. So we might want to put a bid in for him. Let's say 10 million for him. And that's an attacking midfielder to give us some more threat, going forward, which I think we lacked last season, a bit of threat going forward. And because it's 2012, Chelsea haven't yet signed Hazard, so I think I'm going to go in for him as well, and I think I will put in a bid for him, 15 million, and that might give us some more options on the left wing. And then I'm going to look at my squad, and I want to really see who I don't want in my team and who I want to get rid of. So I think we need to sell one of our goalkeepers. But you have to be careful about who you sell as well, because I've got friends within the squad. It kind of disrupts your squad. But we need to do all this at the beginning of the season, all the disruption, bringing players in and taking players out. So I think if you go to the transfers, you can set the transfer status. And let's transfer list Fabianski and make him available for maybe make him available for loan as well. And let's asking price. Well, it says that it's currently valued at 2.9 million. So let's put him on the transfer list for 2.5, and that should attract some offers in. And I want to sell Almunia as well. And then I'm going to have to search for a goalkeeper as well to bring in. And then I'm going to go back to the main page and search for a goalie then, to see who we can perhaps put on, not to replace our current number one, but for backup really. I need somebody who's really going to be happy to sit on the bench as well, because again, it's realistic in the sense that if the players are sat on the bench, they're not going to be happy, they're going to be wanting to play. So we have to be careful about who we pick as well. So maybe we should pick somebody like Tim Krul from Newcastle. Let's make an offer for him. Let's make a £5 million offer. So let's continue the game, and then you will see some more news items will come in, so that, you know, and we can see now we've got a new message saying the backroom advice transfer story leaked. So it's been leaked to the media that we're after Chiellini, but I don't mind about that. Although obviously the only downside of that is that other teams might decide to put offers in. And then there's like rumours generated as well, like there would be in the media. I've never put an offer in for this guy. And you can see that obviously other clubs want your players as well. So Guardiola chases Sanya, which he's not going to get. And it's good to see that that some people are after our goalkeepers. They also come in for your staff, and they're after Steve Gattin. So Sunderland are going to offer him the assistant manager, which I can't really offer him anyway. So he might go. And Roma have offered to loan the player that we're offering to buy. And loads of clubs are after him as well, which I'm not surprised about. So we're just going to continue the game through and follow these transfers through initially. And there'll be negotiations as well ongoing with the actual clubs for these players. So I might not be able to land any of them. But then obviously you'll go for who you can land, and there's plenty of players out there that we could get. So you can see that initially our bid for Hazard is rejected at 15 million. So let's make another one. At 20 million. And the Chiellini bid was rejected as well. So let's go for 21.5 million or 22.5 million. And Barcelona will settle for a structured deal worth in excess of 25.7 million for Thiago. His deal runs out in June 2015. So how about we offer for him 15 million and 40% of the profit from the next sale, and see if they'll accept that. Obviously we want to get the best deal that we can for our club. We've accepted the loan offer from Roma. So I might put a loan offer in for him as well, because even if we could just have him for one season. So it would be good if we could get him on loan. So we will loan him at the end of the season, and let's see if they will accept that. Now guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish up here with the loans, and we will come back and we will see how these transfers progress, and hopefully we'll get to video some new games. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you soon.